Hey everybody, Jerome and Ashley here from Atmosphere Collectibles, and we're sorry for the delay in the video. We have a combo video, some used, some new. We've been trying to get a video up for a little while now, but that just means we have a lot more used priced up to show. We have a glare going on.
It should.
Hopefully it'll get
go
better.
away here in a minute.
And then we also have a dog. We've been bringing our dog Wednesday up, so you might hear her rustling around, but we want to get this video out.
All right, so we have the new Kendra Morris. I Am What I'm Waiting For.
It is awesome. You guys know that I'm a big fan of Kendra Morris. We do have the limited of 1500 blue with white swirl vinyl. Also, a super exciting reissue. I don't know how to pronounce it. Grusin Records. They're French, I believe. They're a really cool label. They do a lot of rare psych and that kind of stuff. So they reissued the BF Trike album. And if these guys are from Evansville, this was recorded here, right?
Yes.
And it's members of Hickory Wind. And so this is like a regional treasure. And it's super awesome that they reissued this one. Comes with a nice little Obi strip. And if you're into psych or cream or blue cheer, heavy rock.
Good record. Incantation, Infernal Storm. We were supposed to get the new Incantation, but instead we have Infernal Storm.
They did a couple reissues and then their new album at the same time. I grabbed the wrong one, although Jerome is excited for it either way. We'll have the new one soon. I had a special order for this 10th anniversary yellow and orange swirl vinyl of Yellow Card Southern Air. Got that in. Oh, they're good. The glare's gone.
AC/DC Live. European Press.
Pearl Jam 10.
Taylor Fearless Platinum Edition.
So I can also get the Taylor's version, but I also had the normal version of Red, and I can get 1989 right now. Let me know your Taylor Swift needs. Zach Bryan, American Heartbreak. So I'm still waiting on Summertime Blues, and then I know he has a new one after that. I've got anything Zach Bryan I have on order at all times, just waiting for him to come in.
Harwood, Ice Nine Kills, VHS Black Edition.
So we've got the newest album from Spirit Adrift, and this is called Ghost at the Gallows. So this is, looks like limited edition black maybe? I'm not sure, but it comes with the insert booklet.
Pale J, Bewilderment, Dusty Soul from Outer Space.
That's really good. It's on Coal Mine Records. If you want to hear it, I've been playing my copy in quite a bit. I want to show this one.
Okay.
Okay, so this is an import, previously only pressed as a record store day in the past, and it was a really pricey one. Well, this is a first reissue since then. It's Kid Cudi, Passion, Pain, and Demon Slayin'. Passion, Pain, and Demon Slayin'. It is an import. It's got a higher MSRP than the average 2LP, but that's just what the price is, but all the other versions very pricey. So,
Simon and Garfunkel Bookends. No, that's a classic.
Got a couple of Post Malone albums. We've got Stoney and Beer Bongs and Bentleys back in stock.
All right, My Chemical Romance, A Black Parade back in stock.
Counting Crows, August and Everything After.
Run to the Light, Trouble, Red Smoke Vinyl, back in stock.
Yay.
Great record.
Also, I got King Diamond, Abigail, reissue.
Filter, the Ambigalet, I can't say that, but Filter.
Matchbox 20, Yourself or Someone Like You, the 20th anniversary edition. Got someone waiting on that. Yay.
Motionlessness in White, When Love Meets Destruction. They were just here.
Yes, I heard the concert was awesome. I do have their new album ordered as well. So we've got the Alan Parsons Project Symphonic Live in Columbia. This is a 3 LP. One is yellow, one is blue, and one is red. 3 record sets.
This is the Red Cloud pressing, limited to 1,500 copies. The Height of Callousness, Spine Shank.
We got Fallout Boy, Believers Never Die, Greatest Hits. There's 2 different volumes of this. I believe this is the first volume.
We have the definitive edition, the classic duet album from 9 Inch Nails, Pretty Hate Machine. I'll never get used to the black cover, but.
So we've got Bass Drum of Death. This is a self-titled album from them. I had a special order for them, and so I was happy that we got that in.
We got a couple Incubus records. We got Make Yourself and Morning View, the modern Incubus.
So this is a Boogie with the Hoodie, and it's the album is called, well, I can't read it, Artist 2.0, but it's hip hop or rap. I'm not super familiar with it, but it's a Boogie with the Hoodie.
This is a nice set. This is Feeder, the best of, and it's in a book.
And it's 4 records, so.
Very nice set.
I've got restock of REM Collapse into You, or into Now, Collapse into Now. This week I'll have the reveal, or I'll have the 2 other ones, Accelerate and Reveal, I think, are the next 2. I'll have that in later this week.
Stone Temple Pilots, Core, this is a 4 LP box set.
That's the Run Out Groove Records version. Really nice set. Looks like we have a couple of Andrew McCammon, In the Wilderness, and In the Wilderness Upside Down Flowers. So.
And we have Jack's Mannequin on music on vinyl. We have Everything is Transit and The Glass Passenger.
And we have another Jack's Mannequin. So we also have
used. It's orange vinyl.
People and Things, music on vinyl, limited to 2,500 on orange.
All right, Queens of the Stone Age, rated R.
So I've got somebody looking for that, and I can't. Yeah, it's been out of stock for a little while. So, back in stock, Sierra Farrell, Long Time Coming. I just love her. She's really great. If you like old-timey kind of country, but it's modern, really good stuff.
Bloody Wood, Rack Shack, cool elephant cover. This is like real tripped out, like metal, weird.
This is Churches, The Bones of What You Believe.
I think that might be it.
I think that's all this new. And then I will skip on over to used. And like I said, we've got a lot of it. So we've got Rolling Stones, Hot Rocks, greatest hits of 64 to 71. Excellent track list, great front to back. It's so good.
Couple later Anthrax, Volume 8, and Stomp, 442.
Yeah, those are the reissues on color vinyl that they did a few years ago. So we've got Poison, Open Up and Say Ah. This is the 1988 censored cover version. Now, we had like two other, we had the original cover and the other one with 4 pictures on it, and those sold while we were like ready for video.
This is the Record Store Day Groundhogs, Roadhogs Live from Richmond. Classic band, classic record.
I've got a couple records from the Flatliners. So we've got Inviting Light. This is limited edition of 3,500 double mint vinyl. And then we have New Ruin. And this is limited of 1,000 on orange clear. And they're like punk ska, I believe.
Now this is the Walmart version of the Stone Temple Pilots. But it is blue splatter vinyl and it is still sealed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've got some Van Halen. So we have Women and Children First from 1980. It does have the poster. I've got 1984. This is a club press from 84. And then I've got from 81, Fair Warning. There could be others mixed in here, but at least those are grouped together.
And this is the Target edition of Prince, Welcome to America.
I got a couple cool Genesis bootlegs. So this is a 1975 bootleg from the 1974 tour, and it's called the Bedside Yellow Foam. And then we've got As Through the Emerald City, the 1975 American tour, live at the Shrine Auditorium. This is Peter Gabriel era, but they're both in really nice condition. So some cool bootlegs. Oh, I've got oh, well, this isn't really a bootleg. This is a radio program. I've got a Todd Rundgren fan that is going to want this. But this is Scott Mooney's World of Rock, number 53. It's from July 8th, 1989, and it's a radio broadcast. And it's complete. It's got the insert, but it's Todd Rundgren, and it's from a radio show called Scott Mooney's World of Rock. That's kind of cool. But yeah, Todd Rundgren.
Got a Boston Third Stage.
Gojira, L'Infinite Sauvage. This is the 2017 orange translucent vinyl.
Nirvana Bleach import on colored vinyl. These are the infamous boots.
Got another Nirvana. So I've got a copy of Nevermind. This is the 2010 Palace pressing. It's kind of a little bit pricier. This particular pressing, pressed at Palace is audiophile. However, I've got another Palace pressing that's new and sealed, and it's just from a couple years later, also audiophile, and it's cheaper than this particular one. So, and it's still sealed. So kind of strange, but just that's what the sales history says.
All right, we've got an Iron Maiden 1986 RCA Club, Somewhere in Time.
So I've got a friend who wants these, but I want to show a couple of Marcus King Band records. So we've got the self-titled, and then we've got Carolina Confessions. Now the Carolina Confessions is on orange marble vinyl, and this one's black. But if you're not familiar with Marcus King or Marcus King Band, definitely check him out. He's got amazing soulful voice. Good stuff.
Speaking in Tongues, Talking Heads from 1983. Press.
Sade, Diamond Life from 1985.
Bob Seger's Greatest Hits, 2017 press.
We've got Steely Dan, Asia from 1977. This is a 77 reissue. Aja, Asia, I don't know. I get corrected whichever way I say it. So.
Dawkins, Breaking the Chains, 2020 Friday Music.
John Lennon, live in New York City. This is a 86 RCA club press.
Did you have that other Parliament or Funkadelic? Or?
Yeah, keep going and I'll find it.
It should have been with that chapter 8, maybe. All right, we got Marvin Gaye, Superstar. This is a 2 LP set from 79. We got another Prince, Around the World in a Day. This is a 1985 club press.
This one?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so we got a nice in-shrink copy from 1979 of Funkadelic, Uncle Jam Wants You. And yeah, it's in the shrink, excellent condition, pretty awesome.
We also have Bootsy, Rubber Band. This is Player of the Year, Bootsy.
It's got the glasses.
Still got the glasses. And we have just a VG copy, or not even really VG, but we'll show it anyway since we're Parliament Motor Booty Affair.
So I've got some Rush here. So I've got a nice copy of Archives, which is the first 3 Rush albums, if you're not familiar. Which So I get asked for the first rush all the time, and so I'm sure these rush just sells fast. I've got a 76 Terre Haute of 2112 and a 82 Club of Signals. So
2013 Record Store Day, Black Friday, Failure, Magnified.
yes, so that's a first press of that. It is a higher priced one, but Bone Thugs and Harmony, Greatest Hits, Volume 1. This is a compilation from 2009.
Joan Jett and the Blackhearts album. AC/DC Back in Black. This is a 1980 original press.
Oh,
Embossed cover.
I've got another ACDs. I've got another one somewhere, but we'll just have to get to it, I guess. So I've got a couple of golden earring. We've got
Nice.
we've got To the Hilt. This is a 1976 with the insert, and we've got Switch from 75 also with the insert.
Okay, we have an Eagles Hotel California VG Plus all around with poster 1976 original press.
This is a 1971 German import of Jethro Tull stand-up, and it does have the pop-up cover. It's in great condition.
1974 original U.S. press of Holler Mountain Grill, Auckland. That back cover is super cool too. Got to show both.
Now the vinyl's VG, but it's a higher end VG, but it's such a great album. I wanted to show it. This is a Vanilla Fudge self-titled this is a 69 reissue, but excellent album. If you don't have this album, you gotta check it out.
Dead Weather, Whorehound from 2009 with HD side.
So I've got this Glassjaw album, and it's called Worship and Tribute. This is a 2011 Record Store Day version, which got the turntable looking cover, and it came in like a kind of a picture disc sleeve. It's not a picture disc, but it's got like a defect on the record, but I play it, it's priced pretty inexpensively, so.
We have another Bootsy's Rubber Band, and this one is, this Boots is made for Funkin' with an O.
Got a couple Robin Trowers. We've got Twice Removed from Yesterday from 73, and from 75 we've got For Earth Below.
Bust and Lose, Chuck Brown, 1976.
Oops. So this is pop punk, and it's called Carousel Kings, and it's Plus Ultra. So it's a 2019 limited edition of 164 red and orange vinyl. It's on Victory Records, so it's that kind of punk.
We got a lot of R&B that's going out, everything from LTD, the Isaac Hayes, the Commodores, Fatback, and Peebo Bryson. These are all hit the floor, and they're all $5 or less.
$5 or less. So here's that. I got a VG copy of AC/DC Let There Be Rock. Plays fine, just inexpensive AC/DC there. I've got some Baroness. So we've got Golden Gray. This is a 2015 limited of 500 web store exclusive splattered vinyl with the HD side. They have a new album coming out. Super excited about that. That's going to be coming. It'll be around before you know it. So then we've got the BBC Live at Maida Vale BBC. This is a 2013 mail order exclusive on gold translucent, limited to 1,000. And then we've got Live at the same Maida Vale Volume 2. And this is limited, this is limited to 3,500. And it's clear with black and white splatter. Single-sided, etched B-side. There are 4 tracks on each of these. But Baroness, awesome. Got a really nice copy of the concert for Bangladesh. Box is fully intact, no splits. It's got the booklet. Pretty cool. I'm gonna set that over here so I don't bust it up. Okay, so I've got some black keys I'll go through. And black keys related. So I've got the Arcs, Yours Dreamily from 2015. Great album. And then I'm going to start off, we've got a couple of Black Keys 12-inch singles. So we've got 2010 Record Store Day, limited edition, 12-inch, 2 tracks. It's got Tighten Up and Howlin' For You. And then from 2011 Record Store Day, this is a reverse groove record, so you like start it on the inside out. It's Lonely Boy / Run Right Back. So both of those. And then we've got Brothers. This is the 2010 pressing, the 2LP normal first one. We've got a 2016 limited edition of 2000 reissue on pink vinyl of Chulahoma. And I've got the first press from 2011 of El Camino, the 2LP. And then I've got Dropout Boogie from 2022 on black vinyl. So lots of Black Keys hitting the bins.
Busting out of L7, Rick James from 1979.
Oh. I got a couple of the Psychedelic Porn Crumpets records. So first we've got Night Gnomes. This from 2022, white with red splatter. If you're not familiar with the Psychedelic Porn Crumpets, it's like a modern psych band. Then we've also got the Live Levitation Sessions from 2022, limited edition neon red vinyl. Very cool band. If you're a fan of King Gizzard and that whole vibe, you'll probably dig these guys too, maybe.
All right, we got a lot more of R&B going out, some 12-inch singles. These are all priced accordingly, full fours, Commodores, LTD,
Maybe we...
Confunction, ABC,
Nature's Divine in the beginning.
ADC, Gap Band, Yarbrough and People, and this is a blues album. This is Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes.
All right, so I've got
Betty Wright.
from 1986, we've got Weird Al Yankovic Polka Party. Everybody loves Weird Al, so that'll sell fast.
All right, Switch, Reaching for Tomorrow.
Do we have another Zap band, or is this?
The other one went in the bargain bin.
Oh, okay. I've got Zap 2 in the Shrink from 1982.
George Dukes, Master of the Game, 1979.
You want to show that last one?
Sure. Phase Zero.
Breaking in the Funk. Or Breaking the Funk. Sorry. So this is from 2016. It's the Vitamin String Quartet performing Daft Punk's Random Access Memories.
All right, Dr. Smoke, The Witching Hour from 2015, limited to 500, numbered, brown and black and clear.
Got a couple awesome Roy Orbison compilations. So both of these are 2LP, and they both have like everything you'd want. So we've got Roy Orbison's Greatest Hits Special Tribute Collection, and then we have Roy Orbison in Dreams, The Greatest Hits. So this come from 87, and this come from 89, and they're great. So
Huey Lewis Sports and McCartney 2.
Got a couple of Minus the Bear records. So there's Infinity Overload or Overhead. This is a 2021 limited edition pink marble. And then we have Minos El Oso from 2005.
Paul Simon, Graceland.
John Lee Hooker, Detroit Special. So this is a 1972 2 LP, or no, 1 LP. It's in a gatefold.
All right, Dead Kennedys on Cherry Red Records. This is Dead Kennedys 12-inch VG, the 2 drunk 12-inch.
So there's 2 tracks, 2 different tracks on it. So we've got a couple Panic at the Disco. There's A Fever You Can't Sweat Out, 2017 reissue on black, and then a 2021 limited edition reissue on silver of Death of a Bachelor.
Elliot Moss, High Speeds from 2015, Electric Indie.
We've got the Bob's Burgers music album. This is 3 records and a 7-inch, and it's from 2017. The 12-inch records are black, and the 7-inch is white.
2021, The Baby, Blame It on The Baby.
The Baby. We've got the Beatles, Let It Be. This is a 79 Purple Capital label pressing.
Quicksilver Messenger, Anthology. This would pretty much have everything you would need.
Yes.
Quicksilver fan.
All right. So this is interesting. It's a 1978 reissue Netherlands import on white vinyl of Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon. So it's pressed in Holland. It's like limited edition, and it does have 2 stickers and a poster, and it's on white vinyl. So.
All right, Kids See Ghost. Kids See Ghost from 2021.
That's a blue translucent.
Oh.
Now, this is a higher priced aftermarket, whatever. It's the Weekend After Hours, and this is the web store exclusive with the holographic cover. It's textured and holographic, and this is not autographed. I think some of the early ones you could have got an extra sleeve that's autographed, but this is not.
The Cars, Heartbeat City.
I've got some Jimi Hendrix. So we've got Jimi Hendrix Experience Electric Ladyland reissue from '79. And then I've got Jimi Hendrix More Experience. So it's titles from the original soundtrack of the feature-length motion picture volume 2. This is a UK import from '79. And then we have Jimmy Plays Monterey. This is '86. So Jimi Hendrix option.
Art, Dreamboat Annie. Still, we've gotten a few times recently.
Yeah.
It's one we normally don't have in.
Well, we get asked for it all the time. So the Beatles, 1967 to 1970. So this is Blue Capital Labels comp from '76, the black vinyl pressing.
Big Chill soundtrack.
Love that soundtrack. It's so good. We've got Lord Solar Power. This is the brown opaque vinyl from 2021.
All right, we have a Subhumans, Day the Country Died. 1988 UK import original press.
So we played this one in the shop, and it's just so good. It's The Doors, Absolutely Live. It's a great live album. This is 1972 LP. It's really good.
Deep Purple, Perfect Strangers, which we've been listening to lately.
It's not my favorite Deep Purple album, but Jerome seems to really like it.
It's not my favorite Deep Purple album either, but it's still it's Deep Purple.
But that one's still sealed.
Oh,
That's
I
the
didn't
one
get
that's
that.
still sealed, yeah, from '84. So we've got Stevie Nicks, Belladonna from '81, and Fleetwood Mac, self-titled from, this is '77 reissue with a textured cover.
Car Wash from 1976. Rose Royce, Richard Pryor, and the Pointer Sisters.
We've got, this is a 1986 club of the original motion picture soundtrack, Stand By Me. It's a good soundtrack.
Tom Totten Club, Under the Boardwalk. This is a picture disc, obviously.
It's a 12-inch single picture disc. So we've got the Deftones, Around the Fur. This is a 2011 reissue.
Steve Winwood, Chronicles.
Oh, this is so good. Fugees, The Score. This is a 2012 reissue.
1984 Madonna, Like a Virgin.
Oh, this is another really good one. Shannon and the Clams, Year of the Spider. This is a 2021 limited edition Midnight Wine vinyl. Great female vocals, kind of garagey, kind of.
It's a great stereo tester too. Her voice and
it's just so good.
all the instruments.
This is a record that, like, when we play in the store, people are like, "Oh, who is that?" We used to always keep it in stock, and then, just forgot.
1975 Led Zeppelin, Discord Graffiti.
Ritual King. This is self-titled. It's called Ritual King. It's a 2020 limited edition of 150 copies, half mint, half white, with splatter, stoner blue psych.
Radiohead, My Iron Lung with sticker from 2009, limited edition 12-inch single.
So we've got Astral Hand, Lords of Data. This is a 2023 limited edition of 150 copies, clear with multicolor splatter. It's like alt psych rock, modern.
Enough's Enough. This is Friday music.
Yep.
Yeah.
Colored vinyl. We got Alice Cooper's Greatest Hits from 1977 reissue.
Enter the Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers, Wu-Tang Clan.
So this is Maxfield Parrish. It's called It's a Cinch to Give Legs to Old Hard-Boiled Eggs. Okay, so this is a 1972, it's like kind of country psych. It's got members of Kaleidoscope, which is another psych band, and there's only the one album from that group. So
Tesseract Sounder, 2018 limited edition, picture disc with booklet insert. Frog.
Charles Mingus, Let My Children Hear Music. This is a 1972 pressing.
The Siegel Shawwal Band, and this is Chicago Blues.
And The Shrink. So we got Stakes Paradise Theater. This is an 81 club pressing. The B-side is laser etched, playable etched, looks super cool if you're not familiar with. They should etch albums like that nowadays because you can play those sides. I don't know why they don't do that.
Iron City House Rockers, Have a Good Time.
That's like pub rock from Pittsburgh, I think. So we got Mr. Big, live from Milan. This is a 3-record set.
It barely fits in there.
But it fit.
Yeah.
But yeah, 3 records.
Dedicated to You, Lowrider Love. And this is various artists from 2021, RSD, limited edition, limited to 2000, clear with Black Squirrel.
It's Craft Recordings, great compilation. So this one is interesting. I did play this in the shop, and I love Bobby Darin. This is the Bobby Darin story, Mac the Knife. So this compilation came out in 1982, but there is also like little snippets of him talking before the song, some of the songs. So like he'll be like, "This is my very first recording," and it might be interesting, but some people also might not like to listen to their albums that way.
2020 Milky Clear Vinyl limited edition, Need to Breathe, Out of Body.
We got David Bowie, Diamond Dogs. This is a 1974 Orange Victor label, Indianapolis Pressing Gatefold.
Every Man Has a Woman, various artists from 1984, and this has Elvis Costello, John Lennon,
Phil Collins,
Harry Nelson, Eddie Money.
Yeah, it's not a lot of people.
Yeah.
We got Wishbone Ash, Here's the Rub from 1974.
Tom Petty, Damn the Torpedoes, 1979. I always thought this album came out after that. I thought it was like 80, 81.
We've got The Alarm, Electric Folklore Live from 1988.
CRC Press, Duran Duran from 1983.
We're almost getting there. So we got Dolly Parton, Think About Love. This is a compilation from 1986. I get asked for Dolly Parton all of the time. It's hard for us to keep anything Dolly in stock, so.
Chapter 8 from 1979. Anita Baker.
So this is the Steve Miller Band anthology. It's a compilation from 1972, and it does have like a booklet stapled inside the gatefold to LP.
John Barleycorn Must Die. Traffic. It's an interesting album.
This is a Music on Vinyl reissue from 2015 of Marcus Miller's album Suddenly. So.
10-inch Band of Skulls. I Know What I Am. It's picture disc, obviously. 2 tracks. 2009.
And the last one I guess I have to show is Montrose. Warner Brothers presents Montrose from 1975.
All right, that's it.
We've gone through them all?
Yes.
Okay. Yay. So our shipment should be here Friday. We'll do another video, and I'll try to maybe price up some more used, but
I put out a lot of R&B. A lot of it went straight out in the bin. I showed some of it so people could get an idea of the collection. It was a really big collection, so come in and check it out.
Yeah. Thank you for your patience. We appreciate you watching our videos. Also appreciate, like, I've been doing little TikTok videos showing different records and my dresses. So dresses and records, hashtag or something like that. So thank you, everybody. And we missed you. Bye.